Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel SS Analysis. Today I am going to analyze the movements of natural gas futures in a live chart for predicting how the natural gas take a gap up or a gap down on the first trading session of the upcoming week. So before closing, it is a very crucial time to take a decision to carry on our current position or take a fresh position for the upcoming week. So we will have to find out how the last movements of natural gas futures decide what they have in bag for the upcoming session. So friends, this is my expected trading zone for the week of January 13, 2019, where I am expecting a gap up opening on the first trading session above the level of $3.167. Once we find the natural gas futures to close above the level of $3.086, I find that we will definitely see a gap up opening on the first trading session of the upcoming week. So for deciding this factor, we will have to analyze the current moves of the natural gas futures before the weekly closing of this week. So now we have only 6 hours to go before we close. Friends, this is an hourly chart of natural gas futures. Here you can see that the natural gas futures have created a golden cross in an hourly chart because 20 days exponential moving average and 20 days moving average have crossed the 200 days moving average, and the price is still very much above these moving averages. So currently the natural gas futures are trading at the level of $3.044. So friends, this formation of a golden cross is likely to continue the upward moves of natural gas futures till the weekly closing today above the level of $3.089, which may result in a gap up opening on the first trading session of the upcoming week. So friends, for analyzing the last few moves, I have constructed one decisive zone for analyzing the movements of natural gas futures before the weekly closing. So this is my decisive zone where I will analyze the movements of natural gas futures in a 15-minute chart. This will be bearish zone and this will be bullish zone. Once we find the natural gas futures to close amid this bullish zone, we will see a gap up opening. On the other hand, if we find a downward move before weekly closing towards the bearish zone and we close below the level of $2.988, the natural gas futures will see a gap down opening on the first trading session on January 13, 2019. So friends, it is very necessary to keep an eye over the movements of natural gas futures. Mark this line as a resistance line in a 15-minute chart. This is a daily resistance line, and I find that since the natural gas futures have entered in this decisive zone, they are trading in a bullish tone. Here you can see that 20 days exponential moving average trying to cross over the 20 days moving average, which gives a bullish indication that the natural gas futures may remain on a higher side. And here, as you can see, that the natural gas futures are moving upward in a 15-minute chart, and they are making a sustainable move above this first resistance, which have been turned into a support line. Second resistance line will be this one at the level of $3.063. Once we cross this second resistance, no doubt that the natural gas futures will try to sustain above this level, which will provide positive direction to natural gas bulls to move upward towards the bullish zone. Once we sustain inside this bullish zone, we will see that the natural gas futures will enter in this breakout zone, which I have marked in sky blue color. So we will have to keep an eye over the movements of natural gas futures for next few hours. Friends, this is a very crucial time when we decide that should we carry over our current positions for a gap up move during the upcoming week, or should we close our position. So here you can see that the natural gas futures in a bullish tone, as the natural gas futures have already moving above the 200 days moving average. Here you can see that the 20 days exponential moving average and 20 days moving average have already crossed 200 days moving average, which forms a golden cross in a 15-minute chart for natural gas futures, which keep the bullish tone of natural gas futures intact. Let us see how the natural gas futures may move upward from the current levels. So for this, I will draw an upward trend line. So friends, this will be my upward trend line for a 15-minute chart, and I find that once we are able to sustain above this line, we will see some more gap ups before the closing, which will result in closing of natural gas futures at a higher zone. So now I find that natural gas futures have come upward above this third uptrend line, and now they are about to enter the bullish zone. This is a bullish decisive zone where the natural gas futures will decide their upcoming moves for the opening of first trading session for the week of January 13, 2019. Let us see this decisive zone in an hourly chart. Here you can see that I have defined this decisive zone in 4 parts. This is my bearish zone. This is my decisive zone where the natural gas futures are currently moving upward and have been sustaining above this first resistance line, and now they are just about to enter bullish decisive zone. This is my breakout zone. Once the natural gas futures enter this zone, I find that the natural gas futures will try to break out towards the level of $3.167. Once the natural gas futures see a weekly closing above the level of $3.089, no doubt that the natural gas futures will see a gap up opening above the level of $3.167 on the first trading session of the week of January 13, 2019. So friends, keep a visual eye over the next moves of the natural gas futures till the weekly closing before taking a position. Let us see. So friends, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to share this video with your more and more friends. Thank you.